Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we're going to be looking at how we can create our very own Discord bot using node.js and JavaScript. So first, you're going to want to head over to nodejs.org and download node.js if you haven't already for your desired operating system, and just follow the installer instructions. And from there, you're just going to want to go to discord.com, sign in, and go to developers and developer portal. And here you're going to want to create your bot. So we're going to create a new application. We're going to call it tutorial bot123. You can call it whatever you want. And now we're just going to go to the bot section and add bot. Yes, do it. And there we go. That's it. So we've created our bot, and now we need to actually invite our bot to our server. So you're going to want to create a server if you don't already have one. And this is the server we're going to invite our bot to. So I've already made a sample server. It's just going to be bot server, an empty server. And here we're just going to invite our bot. So we're going to go to auth2, and here we're going to click bot, and we're just going to copy this link and paste it. And here we're just going to add the bot to our server and authorize. And after we do the verification, we're going to want to go to our server, and as we can see, our bot is added to the server, but our bot is actually offline because we haven't actually set up our bot yet. So now we're actually going to code our bot. So you're going to want to open terminal or command prompt if you're on Windows, and we're going to create a folder on our desktop or wherever you'd like called bot. And we're going to go to terminal and go to that path, so desktop/bot, and then we're going to type in npm init and press enter a bunch of times to create our project, and then do npm install node to install node. And after that's done, we're going to install the actual Discord module, so npm install discord.js. And once that's done, we should be all set and ready. So you're going to want to open a text editor of your choice. I'm going to be using Sublime Text. It's free. You can download it, or you can use whatever else you'd like. So now we're going to open our actual bot folder, and we're going to create a new file called bot.js. This is going to be where our main script is. So now in this file, we're going to basically start coding our bot. So we're going to do var discord equals required. Actually, I'm going to do that. Okay, discord equals require discord.js. So we're going to import the discord.js module, and then we're going to do client equals new discord.client, like that. There we go. And then we're going to do client.login, and we're going to go back to our portal, wherever our developer portal, and we're going to want to go ahead and copy this token that we generated. And now we're going to go here and paste it as a string and do client.onReady. And here we're just going to be console.log bot logged in. So if it says bot logged in, that means it works. So now we're just going to go to terminal, and we're going to do node bot.js. So as you can see, it says bot logged in. That means our code worked. And if we head over to our server, we can see the bot's actually online. So now it's time to add commands or whatever you want to the bot. So we're going to go ahead and do client.onMessage. So this is for the bot responding to messages. So we're going to do that here. And basically for now, we're just going to do if message.content.match hi bot, case insensitive, we're going to say message.reply hello there. So this is basically just going to check if the message contains the following sequence of hi bot, case insensitively, and now after it contains that, it's just going to reply hello there. So pretty simple. We're going to want to go back in, press Ctrl C, and run the node bot.js command again to basically refresh it or rerun it. And now here we're just going to want to type in hi bot, and as you can see, it works. The bot responds. So you can even do blah 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 hi bot. It'll still work because we're using match instead of string comparisons, or even like different cases. So that's just pretty basic. Now we're gonna actually add commands. So we're gonna set up a few things here. So commands basically have words in them. So it's the typical Discord command is like this: my command. So the name of the command and then the arguments. So argument 0, argument 1, argument 2, or in some cases it just has one giant argument. So in order to set that up, we're going to create a variable called words, and we're going to do message.content.split. I'm going to split it by spaces. We're going to split it into an array, and then we're going to do the command itself is just going to be the very first word, index 0, dot slice 1. So we're just going to be using an exclamation mark, the typical convention used for Discord bots, and then we're going to do var. We're going to create the arguments, and those are just words.slice1, because the first one is actually the command itself, and then the line's just going to be args.join space. So we're just going to join it back into one giant argument, just in case we only have one argument. And then now we're just going to do if, actually one thing, before we do all of this, we might want to do if message.author.bot return. The reason for this is basically this will check if the person who's sending the message is a bot, and if it is, it'll ignore it, just so you know the bot doesn't respond to other bots, and that could cause issues. You know, it could cause like loops of bots responding to each other, but if you know how to manage it, then you know it's just fine. You don't need it, but for our case, we're just going to be using that. And then we're going to do if message.content.starts with an exclamation mark. So if it starts with the prefix we're going to be using for commands, then we're going to actually check the command. So if the command was, let's say, we're going to do message.channel.send, and we're just going to say whatever, well, we're just going to echo back whatever argument you provide. So here we're going to want to use the entire line, and that should be it. So the usual, we're going to refresh that, and now if we do say and we do whatever, blah blah blah, one sec, I did word instead of words, just refresh that, and say blah blah blah, and it works. So that's pretty much it for that. And say command, let's say we wanted to make text to speech. So like, you know, when you type in /tts hi, and
Shungus diffuser said hi,
it says it does that. You actually have to make sure you go to your text channel permissions and enable the text to speech for everyone, so that the bot can actually use it. And we're just gonna set that and use TTS, which is text for speech, and set that to true. And now it's actually gonna audibly say it. So if we do say test 1, 2, 3.
tutorial bot 123 said test 1, 2, 3.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's like one command. Let's say we want to create another command that actually uses arguments to demonstrate that. So let's say we wanted a command to generate a random number between A and B. So A is just going to be the very first argument as an integer. So args 0, and B is going to be the second argument, args index 1. So that's pretty much it. And next we're going to want to say message.channel.send and a random number. And the random number is going to be math.random times b minus a plus 1 and math.floor, the entire thing, and then plus a. Don't worry if you don't understand this what this does. It basically just generates a random number between A and B inclusive. So that's pretty much it, and then we're just going to send that random number. And now we're going to want to refresh that, and go back to Chrome or the Discord app if you're using that, and then type in rand, we call it rand, yep, rand between 1 and 10, and 8. So that's pretty much it. If you do rand between 1 and 2, for example, it's going to say 1 or 2. So now let's add another command similar to the random, but this time it's going to choose from a list. So it's going to be called choose, and we're just going to say, basically it's just going to choose a random argument, and say it in the channel. So we're going to do message.channel.send choice. So the bot's going to make a choice, and the choice is going to be a random argument. So we're going to do math.floor again, math.random times arguments.length. Basically chooses a random index from the arguments array and actually gets the value from it. So that's pretty much it, and that should hopefully work. So do that and choose ABC, C, choose green, blue, green, choose green, blue again. Yeah, basically it's just random. So that's pretty much it. You can do a lot of things. You can do you can make a bot join a voice channel. You can make a bot play songs. You can do lots of things. It's going to be only slightly more complex, but this is the basic idea of how you can create a bot. And you can add really useful commands like that. And as always, you can just check the Discord documentation for Discord.js. The Discord.js documentation, just in case you needed anything. For example, for let's say voice. You can join text channels. You can read this. It explains it. But this should get you started, and hopefully you can create an awesome bot. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.